Hey guys, been back in my brain about this one and I can't help but feel that one's locked for me for some reason. The fact that it's black, not red or yellow. Makes me think that one is actually blocked more so than anything else. I also can't help but feel it's linked to that somehow, since it all seems to be on the same level. Let's try it, shall we? 3 years after school. 3 years after gone by since I graduated from high school. College wasn't what I expected it to be. In my imagination, college was supposed to be a place where ambitious and hopeful young people could better themselves before they entered the real world. In reality, it's more like an amusement park. Most people never thought about their future. Professors badly cared whether or not anyone is even listening to lectures. Rather than teaching the students, they usually cared more about the funding they could get from their private projects. And the library didn't have many good books. Instead, it's more of a hotspot for young couples to go make out. I no longer even went to campus anymore. Might as well not even study at home. My friends were all super cool. Every few days I'd host a party at my place. With karaoke, cooked hot pot and called for fried chicken deliveries. Memory was always full of the smell of cigarettes and beer. A life like this had made me lose the concept of time and also made me alleviate my feelings of loneliness. I lay down on my couch and slowly fell asleep. These days I've been sleeping on my couch more often than my bed. Mr. Wen walked up to the couch and gently took my hand. I opened my eyes. Didn't go to campus today either. To graduate from high school, I never saw Mr. Wen again. I often imagined he would suddenly appear by my side, just like the day of the art exhibition. He didn't even show up in my dreams sometimes. He never did show up for real. Every time I asked Miss Yang about him, she'd always stop herself before saying a word. I stopped asking after a while. I knew I'd probably never know why Mr. Wen was, but I hope he was doing great. Because the early summer that we'd spent together would always be the best season of my life. I climbed to the couch and turned on the TV. Handed Mr. Wen a can of beer and got myself one. The evening news was on. It was about a wedding with so many of his tennis player with incredibly popular for a while now. A few days ago, he just announced he was retiring from tennis. He also announced he was getting married to a long-time female assistant who was a tennis player too. I was quite shocked. I saw the name of his fiancée on TV screen. Kin Suye. That couldn't just be a coincidence. Ever since I was old enough to remember, I'd never seen my mother. Father had only mentioned her once, but I never even forgot her name. I always thought that tennis play was just a hobby from when my father was younger. He watched the games all the time. I always had a yellow racket in storage. Under his influence, I started practicing tennis too. He had a racket from the first one he'd ever used. Now I'd have thought about it, the only matches father ever used to watch had the same person in them. It wasn't much for a game, I was only watching mother. That racket must have belonged to her too. I chugged a beer and looked up to Mr. Wen, who was supposed to be sitting at the table, except there was no one but me at the table. The beer can I'd handed over to me was just sitting there. Hot pot in front of me was still filled with overcooked vegetables and meatballs. The trash nearby was stuffed with my yellow tennis racket, and several bags of fried chicken had not been taken a bite of. I hunched over a table and burst out crying. I rubbed my eyes. It was Miss Yang, not him. I must have not been totally awake. I climbed to the couch, went to chicken, and helped Miss Yang with dinner. I was repeating a senior student this year. Because of stomachache, I had to miss one of the exams during Gaokao. I was going to give up on college altogether, but Miss Yang spent a long time convincing me to give it a try. Concerned about me being alone again, Miss Yang had moved next door to help me take care of me. She was living in the apartment that Mr. Wen used to live in. After Gaokao, Mr. Wen had vanished from my life entirely. I would often imagine if I started to give up my life myself, it would come back to my life and start me from winning in my life. We were willing to wait 1 year, 2 years, 3, even longer, as long as he would come back. I've been thinking about this so much that I even dreamt about it all the time. In the end, it was probably just a passerby in my life. Look, there's a tennis match. Miss Yang put a remote down. It was a 4D gate open. One of the finalists was a Chinese player. Father used to like him a lot. He would always watch his matches. Not only was a tennis genius, he was also incredibly popular on the internet. He was young and handsome and came from a rich family, and a professional team handling his business. Besides his astronomical prize money of his matches, his sponsorship was even more lucrative. Every time he went on a talk show, his beautiful female assistant would receive tens of thousands in payment. Lots of people were always posting about him online. They adored him like he was a pop idol. Miss Yang kept staring at the TV while pouring some soy sauce on noodles. Since you like tennis so much, have you ever thought about going into a career that has something to do with it? My chopstick stopped for a moment. Maybe. I had another dream. I climbed off my couch, changed to my exercise clothes, picked up my racket and headed out. I was repeating a scene a year a second. Got a stomachache, had to miss one exam. I was going to give up on going to college altogether. Miss Yang had to spend a long time convincing me to Gao Kao. Mr. Wen had vanished from my life. I thought I often imagined if I started giving up on myself, it would maybe come back into my life to stop me from ruining it. I'd be willing to wait a year, 2, 3, maybe more. Even though I made so much I dreamt about it all the time. In the end, it was probably just a passerby in my life. The light over the tennis court was maintained by some residents themselves, but dim light bulb kept making a buzzing noise. 1, 2, 3. I just see all 30 balls I'd picked up in an empty basket. I walked to the side of the court and collected all the balls before hitting them again. No one else was on the tennis court. All I could hear was the sound of the balls hitting my racket and bouncing off the ground. Okay. That's C's and X's. God, why'd you keep toying with me? Why can't you just let me go? No, no. Nightmare. Another nightmare. What's going on with me? I'll go downstairs and get some air. William must be still asleep. His door is unlocked. Come to think of it, no one's in his room. Well, I'm going in. He's not here. His room looks quite different from mine. It's pretty cool. This red thing is called a guitar, I think. Didn't know how to play the guitar. Sat down in front of a desk. Picture inside a metal frame caught my attention. This photo. There's 2 people and a dog in it. The person on the right looks a lot like myself. The dog looks just like Willie. But it's a little smaller. Can't see the face of the person on the left very clearly, for some reason. Nevertheless, it looks like it's a boy. Feels like I've seen him before. As I was scanning my memories of the face of this boy, I felt like an electric shock had suddenly pierced my brain, when everything turned white in front of my eyes. Look! Brother knows how to count! But I showed 4 and barked 4 times. Just counting, what's so special about that? Fluffy, go get my slippers. Look how smart Mr. Fluffy is. You're so lazy you won't even get your own slippers. Fluffy, go get my snacks. Are you telling me a dog to get your snacks? Do you have a hole in your head? Fine, I'll go get them for you. There we are. You eat some? Good one to eat yours, Memphis cake. Hate that stuff. And why have I only 4 pieces when there were 5 earlier? Must have been Fluffy. See you, some incriminating dog hair right there. Don't you frame Fluffy. Fluffy wouldn't do it. And you know what I just noticed? I saw you touch your head just now. Always do that when you're lying, I'm onto you. What? You trust Fluffy more than me? I noticed from this room you can actually see Well, that's my mouse. You can actually see something out the window. So, I like Fluffy. As long as I have Fluffy, I don't care about you at all. Idiot. Fluffy can't move you over. A dog's life is much shorter than ours. I, on the other hand, might actually stay you by your side until the end. You're lying to me again. Fluffy, you're going to stay with me forever, right? Wake up. Wake up. Why did you fall asleep in my room? Huh? Did I fall asleep? What happened to you? Are you not feeling well? What? I don't know why I suddenly want to bawl my heart out. I don't want to read those letters anymore. Well, I realise the humans have all been doomed to their horrible fates because of me. I just couldn't. Fine, I understand. Huh? Even though I couldn't say anything, Willie seems to know exactly what's bothering me. It's okay, don't cry. You've done a great job. I mean it. Armand has been acting horribly. But don't worry, you won't remember any of us soon. Bye. Huh? My head hurts. Where am I? What happened? You finally woke up. I've been waiting so long, I've been beginning to worry what you might never wake up. Are you... My name is Doug, Fluffy. Good, it looks like she's forgotten everything. How'd you end up coming up with a lousy name like Fluffy? Besides, we don't even have a neighbour. But still think it looks like a Fluffy. Wait, what do you mean by no neighbour? Have you lost your memories? Lost my memories? Wait, did I fall down the stairs? Then hit my head? For some reason I seem to remember losing my memories before. Does that make sense? Well, maybe you're a little confused after seeing your head. People sometimes think they remember some weird stuff after memory loss. Here I tell you my name first. My name is Will. Sometimes go by Willie. Willie? Yes, Willie. Willie Wonka? Never mind, you don't need to know my name anyway. You may just refer to me as your master. Master? How's a dog my master? I'm not a dog, we're gods. How do you know what I was thinking just now? Wait, did you say that? We are gods? As gods, our job to change the fate of humans who ask us for help. Humans encounter all kinds of nonsense in their lives, sometimes pray to us, desperately hoping for miracles. Could help them or could just toy with them for fun. Whatever I do is up to me. Stop babbling so fast. Not babbling, you're too slow. I'm asleep unless there's something extremely important. Do not wake me up. What do you mean by extremely important? I mean, if I forget to make snacks, do I wake you? Well, don't mind me with something like that, obviously. And again, why would you want to wake me up first so no snacks? Well, let me think. For instance, if it stops snowing, then you should wake me up. That might never happen though. Well, you woke up after having passed out. You should get more rest to stay in bed. Oh well, I'll take over from here. Huh, she's quite compulsive. She's given every letter an S ending. However, these are S endings are they really perfect endings? Do so-called perfect endings even exist? Like here. Looks like it's getting a good grade as a decent ending. However, Lee Wen will never hear from Wen Xiaoren again. Afraid Wen Xiaoren has... Could there be other possibilities for her and Miss Yang? Humans are so annoying. Maybe we should try some other possibilities. In future, I'll enter the ending selection mode by selecting the brown button at the end. I may switch between my previous decisions at will. Maybe we can discover new possibilities this way. Especially when the letters of the same person last around not in a straight line. Pay extra attention in these cases. However, not all the new possibilities can be discovered so easily. Some might be hidden really well. Some imagination might be necessary in order to uncover these true secrets. I say things like this one potentially. That locks this one, interestingly. You're telling me to go for different endings there? It's blacked out now. A new letter.
好想再见他一面。
为什么我要遭遇这样的事？
Interesting. No, unlocked a new one. Anything new here? Oh, that's a bit interesting way to end the episode, so join me next time when I do this one. So until then, thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, and bye bye.